What's up, Sitters? This is Tyler Off along with Joey Edge.
Sitters, what's good?
And Chris Martinez.
What's happening?
With special guest.
What's happening, guys?
Clayton Steinruck is in the house. The Denver Nugget fan. The
Denver maniac.
Denver maniac. That's fair.
Yeah. That's what I put on Facebook anyways.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'll have to share that so my family out there can see that.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite thing about following Clayton
You should
on
share
Twitter
it
is?
right now. I know you have your phone on you. You're
Clayton will
less than
find
40.
people from 3 years ago that talked crap about Denver one time.
Yep.
Quote
After
tweet,
wins,
"Let's ride."
he goes on a
goes
absolute
hard.
rant.
I would retweet the show notification, but I'm banned on Twitter for a week. So
Point in case.
I'll hit you guys next week.
Point in case.
Shout out Miss McCardle, Christy McCardle in the chat. Big fan.
Called you a super fan, not a maniac. My bad.
Pull your mic up.
Put your mic- Yeah. It's raining really hard right now.
Yeah, it is
Not
raining,
ideal.
raining.
Not ideal.
Sitters.
Maxwell, yes sir. This dude, he's in the house.
Hunter
live.
Shoops. Let's go. Freaking new sitters. Sitters, we love you. Sitters, we have a full show today. We're going to go, I know we said we're going to go win shares of Clemson and who?
UCF.
Okay, well, we're subbing Clemson out, and we're going Colorado, Coach Prime and the boys, because we got Clayton and UCF. We have that going tonight. So we did a little minor adjustment. We have the Colorado guru, if you will, in the building. So we're gonna take advantage of it while we have it. We're definitely gonna spend some time on the Nuggets. Just congrats on that,
Appreciate it.
Joker.
Appreciate it.
Joker, yeah. Where else, Joey? We got some other things. Christy McCardle had some really good questions. We're definitely going to get to that. She sent them to us on Twitter.
On the old Twitter machine.
Yeah,
the,
for sure.
The SEC released their schedule.
I watched that. That came out at 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
It was really good. They did a very good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, the network, because it was on like the SEC network.
Yep.
They did a really, really good job of like rolling that out. And it was like
If you're going to bring in Texas and Oklahoma.
it was kind of like a selection show.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
cool. Yeah, it was cool.
What was it on ESPN? What was it on?
SEC network, so ESPN
okay.
affiliate. Yeah.
Touche.
It was good.
Yeah.
Shout out Hunter Shoup, AJ Brinson, Jake Kennedy back, Jesse Ferguson, and T Yaks with the crazy guest talk. It's not a guest, dude. He's a regular.
It's a reg.
It's a regular.
He's a regular.
He's
You
not
know
a-
where I
He's
love
not a
when-
guest at this point.
You know where I'd love to be a regular?
Where's that?
I'd love to be a regular of JW Weaponry.
How about? So I
Absolutely.
was gonna stop by the sale
Yeah.
because we hung out with John
Friday night.
Yep.
Yep.
And he said, come by the store Saturday. Let's hang out a little bit. I was like, bet. I go in there, and I can't find a parking spot. So I was like, I'm not stopping right now. I go home, get some things. I was like, you know what? I got to go back up to Winn-Dixie. I'll stop by then.
Yep.
Bro, no parking spots. Apparently, it was the greatest sale of all time. So congratulations, John.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. So, like, a lot of people said they wouldn't be around for, like, 2 years or a year. Like, joke's on you. 10 years. Decade. So, shout out to John and Katie and the Woodley family and JW Weaponry for,
Staff.
yeah, like,
Good
they've
staff.
been great for a decade. And
decade,
have
yes, sir.
and have no
You
plan to
know-
go anywhere.
You don't hang around for 10 years unless you know what you're doing, you know.
Right. You got to be good people for that.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, no doubt. So they're great. They're wonderful. The sale did go very well. John said it was. They were very, very, very pleased with the community and the support they got from everyone. So thanks to you sitters and everyone else who went over there and supported JW Weaponry.
That's right.
Joey,
Yes, sir.
if you still want to go support JW Weaponry, what number should they call?
They should call 386-243-8587.
Love it.
Yep.
B Hill in the chat. My guy. Freaking love Brian.
First time I've seen
Horns
Brian
down in Austin. I guarantee he's going to that game.
I
Guarantee
guarantee
it.
you I'm going to that game.
You should. If I was a Gator fan, I almost want to go to that game, actually.
Front Porch City Trip.
Yeah, we'll find a sponsor.
In related news, if you
Way
are
over.
looking to sponsor a sports podcast,
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need a tab, too. So, all right, Joey.
what do y'all want to do first?
Let's go Nuggets first. We're going to have to put the TV on this side. Because then Joey can't see the comments, and he can stay with us.
We'll just take his glasses off. He can't read them after
He can
that.
stay
Yeah,
with
but
us.
listen, if I do this right here, I see nothing on that screen anymore.
Just blur.
It's what would you say, 3 feet?
It's just a whole lot of fun going on in there right now.
Not even-
There's some bets being dropped in there. It's just good. It's good. Chat's good.
I got a couple of Nerfies out there, boys, so no
Oh,
runs in the
Lord.
first inning. Let's ride.
If
Love those.
Hey, one thing too before we get too deep into it, make sure you like, subscribe, and tell a friend because we're gonna have some fun here tonight. It's gonna be a good show. You could like shoot him a quick text right now.
Pops, Marty Martinez is a regular as well. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I have to text him. I got to remind him every Wednesday, but I do that, and he shows up. But yeah, make sure you tell a friend. We're gonna have fun tonight. So we're gonna
We're
go
gonna have a great time.
We're gonna go Nuggets first.
Yes, sir.
Right? They just won a title.
Yep.
And then we'll go
We can
SEC schedule.
Sure.
It's kind of what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to do that, and then we'll go win shares.
Okay.
Stick around for the win shares because that's fun. Because we got interesting opinions, differing opinions. But
Different than normal, I would say.
the SEC schedule is kind of a hot topic. It's very, very current. So we're
Yep.
not gonna bury the lead too far. But before we get to that, the Nuggets, Clayton, how do you feel, sir, as a Denver Nuggets fan? I saw you had a tweet. You've been waiting on this for a really, really long time. Floor is yours.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe. You know
Stop.
what I mean?
Are you gonna cry?
No,
I was just about to
I
say.
got all those out.
Okay.
Already.
Thank God. All right.
You can ask Isabella, like, when the clock was at 24-7 and Kyle Lowry missed that three, KCP came down with the rebound, and they didn't foul. Like, I literally just, like, fell to my knee. Like, you see it in, like, TV shows and you hear people talk about it, and you're like, oh, wow, like, what a baby. Like, it's just sports, you know what I mean? But
Nope,
It's
it's
just
not.
sports.
No,
Not
like-
slap someone for those words.
like I posted something on Facebook that like I remember being 7 years old when Melo and Chauncey and those guys lost to Kobe in the 09 Western Conference Finals. Like we were the worst team in the league for 5 years until we drafted Jokic. Murray injury, MPJ injury, the bubble, getting upset by the Lakers. Just to get here and spend most of your adult life and your life as a whole waiting for something to happen to your favorite team, it's like I can't even describe what it was like. I cried for like 30 minutes.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like we've been there. I typically go like absolutely buck wild crazy, but
dude, yeah.
but yeah, same thing, emotion through the roof. So they end up winning in what? In five?
5 games.
So I was right. I said they were going to win. I think you said that too, I believe.
Yeah, my unbiased was 5, but like biased it was 4.
4,
It
yeah.
should have been 4, but I cursed us in game 2.
You did?
Yeah, I went.
Oh yeah,
One
that's true.
one game I go to, we
Do
lose.
you regret it?
Going to the game?
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not.
No
it's
way.
the finals.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
No, you have to.
Even the $64 for 2 beers was cool. You know, like
Oh my god.
it was.
That-
I mean, it was like 40, but still.
that's too much. It's too much. They're probably really tall though.
Meh.
No?
Yeah, I mean like regular cans, pretty much.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You gotta be at least 24 ouncer.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Dad. Your dad went with you?
Yeah, he was there. He lives out there for work, and so I was gonna go whether he could go or not, and it just so happened that, you know, he pulled some strings and altered some vacation plans that him and Mom had, which, you know, Angela did not love that.
Yeah.
But
Priorities.
yeah, exactly. You know, you can go on vacation whenever. I don't know if the Nuggets are ever going to get back to the finals, but it was
You don't
cool.
believe that. They're going next.
I was
No,
gonna
we're
say-
going next year, 100%.
I was gonna say, so like they have a young core, right? Like they're on the core. They should be able to keep the
Relatively,
core
yeah.
together.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe not young,
Yeah.
but they're not old either.
Well, they're not. I'm saying they're okay. They had their core still intact.
right.
Yeah, I mean, out of guys in the rotation, we have two guys over 30, KCP and Jeff Green. And Jeff Green is 57 years old,
Yeah.
so he's probably not going to play much next year anyway.
It's
Right.
okay.
I love it. Let me ask you a question. Who was more excited to win the championship, you or Jokic?
I think you guys were probably more excited that the Nuggets won the championship than Jokic was. And you guys don't care about the Nuggets. So, you know, I saw this meme on Twitter kind of circulated around. It's, you know, 2 dudes racing after a trophy. One stops and he gets there, and the other one keeps running. And earlier in the year, they did it with Embiid, and they were racing for the MVP trophy. And Jokic keeps running to the Finals MVP trophy. Well, now they changed it to Jokic is running to horses in the background. And it's the rest of the Nuggets team running the Finals trophy. So it's funny to look at, you know, a guy who's so good at the game and doesn't even care. Like,
Right.
imagine if he cared.
It's kind of
Yeah.
refreshing, though.
Yeah, I like
It
it.
is.
Like a guy that just, like, you know, he's living life, he loves life.
Yeah,
He obviously likes the game, but he's
Yeah.
like, man, I just want to go home.
yeah. I just want to
That's
home.
so relatable. Like,
Yeah, I agree. It's a long and home is not here. It's like he's not currently living at home.
Right.
No.
His family and the majority of his family, right, are in Serbia.
Serbia, yeah,
Yeah.
Sombor, Serbia. It's like the lake city of Serbia, from what the media says.
Great place.
love
dude.
it.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
place.
We love
Great
that place.
Oh, that's awesome. Any other notes from that?
The parade's tomorrow. You know, I really wish that I could make it back out there for another parade, but going to 2-year teams parades in less than a year gets pretty exhausting.
That little minor flex. I'm here for it.
But I do want Jokic to
You
be.
win, you get to do that.
Yeah, I want Jokic to be leading the charge in his horse-drawn carriage.
Oh, he'll be
He rides
first.
in
'Cause
Serbia.
He'll be first out if he's first.
But that's what I'm saying. I need him to be like in his own, like no fire trucks, no nothing, like just one single horse, one cart, just pulling him through downtown, like throwing the flag.
I have a feeling
ancient
that's a
Roman
possibility,
style,
honestly.
Like,
That would be cool.
There is a decent chance.
I'll be happy with that.
It wouldn't bother me one bit.
Yeah, for sure. Congrats to the Nuggets. Congrats to you
Appreciate
and
it.
your Nugget family, because you got a pretty extensive following, right? You're pretty deep in like the Twitter, like the Denver, Colorado.
yeah,
Twitter game.
yeah. It started a couple years back. The Nuggets followed me back in like 2021.
Flex.
Yeah, no. I'm serious. That's why I brought this up. I wanted to
Yeah,
talk about it,
Yeah,
and then we can move on.
There are people like when I was in Denver for game 2, there are people that I've never met before in real life. I just know on Twitter, and they were like, "Hey, we're at the game. Like, come by and see a picture." One of them owns a bar, and he sells his own merch, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll hook you up with free shipping, like that kind of stuff."
Yeah, see,
So that's cool.
see,
Heck yeah.
I told you, he's like kind of a big deal.
Oh, I know. You
Yeah.
have to tell me.
He's on the front porch, so obviously,
Yeah. Which is a bigger deal. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
So
Drive us.
The only team that's left is the Broncos. Do they have any chance? I guess they won a couple years ago, but
Yeah, I mean, decade of relevancy.
Yeah, I guess.
Come on.
we're not even considering.
You can
the
claim
Rockets.
championship trophies that happened 10 years ago or more recently. Other than that, it's like I don't want to hear you actively rep it.
Did you hear that, Yankees fans? Don't talk.
Yeah,
to me.
exactly.
Don't talk to me.
2009, no,
Don't talk
that
to
doesn't
me.
count.
I'm sorry, I had to.
None
Fair
of those
enough.
guys even play baseball anymore.
I'm with it. I'm with it. What's
love
up? What we got next, Chris?
We're talking
Florida
about SEC
football, SEC schedule specifically, but let's start with Florida.
schedule. You want to start with
You want to start with Florida? Or you want to start with something else?
We can start with Florida, or we can start with Bryant Sports.
Well, you can never go wrong with Bryant Sports. Let's do that.
Oh, I love Brian.
Brian's one of the best. I went there today. Actually, picked up a couple of shirts. Yeah, good dude. The best. Literally the best dude.
Dude, I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. I usually see him like 2 times a week.
Yeah. You should go see him.
I'm probably going there tomorrow. I need some like long sleeve shirts made, Columbia High School shirts made.
It's the summer.
You know what he can do with
I'm
you?
a long sleeve guy.
He can hook
Why?
you up.
What?
Yeah, same.
Yes.
Wait, same what? What do you mean same?
Long sleeve.
You're long sleeve in the summer?
I'm long sleeve year round.
Is it because of like the sun?
I mean, partially, yeah. It's probably not great to be in the sun getting beat down all year, but I like long sleeves in the sun. Sweat.
Okay.
Cools you down.
Do you wear long sleeves?
No,
for
no,
golf?
no. I will not do that.
to baseball practice today.
That's almost like a jacket. I cannot do
No,
that.
dude, that's
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
No, I like.
It's
I
got to be
want- I
like
want a
dry
sweat
fit
sweat.
long
Yeah,
sleeve.
yeah,
Actually,
like dry, like a badger, like the badger long sleeve.
Yeah.
I'm
The
good-
only
I'm-
reason
I'm
I
all
didn't.
for that.
The only reason I didn't wear a full hoodie today is because I didn't have any clean. I couldn't find any.
You're a freak.
But I'm definitely a long
Psycho.
sleeve with tight wrist. I want it. I don't want it. Don't want it dangling down on my hand. I want it tight on my wrist.
You know why? Because you want to pull it up to that nice 3/4 length, don't you?
Hey.
If I want to get it there, I can get it there.
That's right.
Brian Dix, I got
Brian,
you, Chris.
love it. Any Columbia High School logo, I don't care. I'll come by and pay them. Oh, I need black, white, and purple if you got it. 2X.
Look at that.
I'm still gonna come by and see you, but I'm.
Well,
but-
obviously you got to pick him up. So.
No, but I mean, I'm gonna go see him. They won't be done like right away, unless Brian may have it.
he might.
Look at that customer
Kind of a big deal.
support.
But I'm saying our sponsors. We're so fortunate to actually like,
Be able to use.
yeah, because they're
Yeah.
freaking great.
I agree.
Yeah. But anyways, if you wanted to go see Brian or talk to him, Joey, what's the number?
755-0570, 386-755-0570. Number to Brian Sports. Mention Front Porch Sitting. Get 10% off.
Yeah,
Excluding
Book it.
bats. Excluding
Book
bats.
it.
excluding bats for sure.
All right, so
Just like that.
boom.
Throw it up there. Let's do
we
it.
have-
That's why I
the
love our
SEC
sponsors,
schedule.
though.
No, they're the best.
They're really the best. Like, in the chat, I got you. Done deal.
Yeah,
It's over.
can't wait.
All right, there it is.
All right, so 2024. So not this year. Obviously, this will be the following year. Joey, the SEC is not going to have divisions. That is
Right.
worth noting. So the 2 best teams will represent the conference in the conference championship.
Yep.
So there will be no more East and West. This is Florida's schedule. It's not in order. But they have. I'll let
Yeah, we
you.
don't
I'll
play
let you
LSU.
read it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to read it, Tyler? Since you're the producer, produce this
I
bad
got it.
boy.
Week one. We are.
It's not really week one. It's in no order. It's just a.
It's
just
no.
a
It's
schedule.
just their
in no order,
opponents.
that's what you said. Miami, UCF, Florida State,
At Florida State.
at
Come to
Florida
us.
State, Samford,
Oh, thank God. Got to win.
got one, Kentucky, LSU, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Georgia, Tennessee, Texas, Mississippi State.
At Texas,
Good.
at Tennessee,
Yes.
at Mississippi State.
That's a fun ride.
Joey, what's your initial opinion on the schedule, man? Honestly.
Put it back up there.
Yeah, you can leave it up there. We'll talk over it. I can see me. They just can't see Joey.
Truthfully, I don't see where it's all that terrible.
Huh?
What?
God, Joey.
Because
sometimes-
no. Listen, which game do we not normally play? Texas? Okay, great. That sucks.
We usually don't
We're
have to
going to
play-
Tennessee regardless. We have to play somebody from the West, so Mississippi State. I'm okay with going to Mississippi State. Sorry if it's a bad thing to go to Starkville, Mississippi. Holy
you
hell.
don't- You don't normally have to play
Kentucky?
Ole Miss.
Yes. Texas A&M? Yes. LSU? Like, these are teams we're going to play always.
Not Ole Miss, not UCF, not Miami,
Yeah, like you would normally replace UCF and Miami with like
not
winnable games.
Texas. Yeah.
So are we saying that UCF and Miami are not winnable games? Miami's a
They're
way bigger
they're way less winnable than what you normally play there.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, that's fine. I'm good with that being
That's
the
my,
case.
that was my point. There's no. We just said Sanford is the only win, like the guaranteed lock win on that schedule.
Like if we
in
were
my
doing
opinion.
win shares for those games, they're at like at best like 0.5, and normally they're like 0.95.
Okay, maybe. But I also have Miami there at 0.75. So
You think Miami's 75? They got 2 5-star tackles that are gonna be pretty good. If Cristobal is still there.
yeah, if Cristobal's
He'll
there,
be there.
I
He'll
think
be there.
I think Florida's a lock. I'm good with that.
Really?
Cristobal is so bad.
Wow,
So bad. So bad. So bad.
that's crazy to me that you don't think the schedule's like. I think that's a testament to Florida. That's a tough schedule.
I don't think it's any tougher than anybody else's. That's my point. I don't look at that schedule and say, "Oh my God, that's so much tougher than Georgia's." Or
I think you're out of
Auburn's or-
conference. I guess that's my opinion. Is like the out of conference because you have Florida State, because you have. I mean, and Brian said right there, both UCF and Miami are getting drugged. I mean, they're coming to the Swamp too, I believe. It looked like, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, so that's definitely a big deal. I just feel like it's a tougher schedule.
I don't know. Do you think you go 500 in that schedule? Like, without sweat, 500?
Yeah, why don't you rattle them off, Joe?
I don't know that Florida goes 500 with any schedule.
I'm not disagreeing.
Not 100% sure of anything. I'm
You
just
were
saying, my
downplaying
point
the
is,
strength
I don't
of
know
that
if we got 500
schedule.
answer, but
So,
That's not too bad.
yeah.
but okay, so we could put 13 cupcakes on there, and I feel the same way.
No, stop
You can't. You tell me you can put 13 Sanfords. You're like, well, we might go 500.
You remember the last time we played Sanford?
Jeez Louise. All right.
It's like 73 to 94 or something.
I just think that schedule isn't great. Like at Texas, that's gonna be a really, really fun trip though. Like I think
I love that trip.
any Gator fan should
Yeah.
take that trip. Austin, gotta go.
Arch Manning,
Keep it weird,
torching
Austin.
UF's defense.
Oh, you know what? I got Ken in Austin.
There you go. Look at that. You
That
got
I am a
That guy threw the
kid.
jab. Did you hear the jab right there? Arch
Yeah.
Manning
Arch
torching
Manning.
Florida's defense.
Oh, no. I said this on Twitter a couple months ago, and I'll continue to say it. Your Arch Manning take the first time I was on the pod was one of the most asinine things that I've ever heard. Saying that he'll never play a game. I love Quinn Ewers. I think he's good. If he's still there, I want him to sit that game just so Arch Manning can play.
I hope
He will
I hope
literally drop
so bad.
405 touchdowns.
I hope so bad that Arch Manning's the starting quarterback at Texas when Florida goes.
Joey, I could
Well,
be the
we
starting
may beat
quarterback at Texas, and I'd throw for 300 yards against Florida's pass defense.
Oh no.
We're talking 2 years from now, though.
That is a while. All right, can we go through the schedule and find out what games they're favored in and not
Yes.
favored in? Let's do that.
While I'm pulling that up, just so you know, Clayton, that was just another day for us on the pod. Just another Wednesday.
Yeah, that's Joey's hot takes. All right, so
Arch Manning sucks.
So Miami, favored or not favored? They're
Five,
favored.
5 of 13 for 30 yards in the spring game.
Favored.
Miami
spring
favored,
game.
yes.
Florida's favored in Miami.
Yes.
UCF favored. Florida State
Absolutely
2024. I don't know. 20,
Uh,
they lose,
yeah, maybe.
They lose a lot.
Lose a lot.
Florida State loses a lot in 23. I'm not going to say that you're favored, but if you do, I wouldn't be mad at you. I'm still going
It's
to say
at Florida State. We're probably a dog there.
But I don't think by a huge margin. Florida State loses a ton in 23.
What if we absolutely drag Miami and UCF?
I don't think we're going preseason. Sanford favored.
Favored.
Kentucky
Favored.
probably so.
Favored.
Yes. LSU.
Probably not.
Okay. Ole Miss
50-50.
probably coin flip.
It'll be
game.
a 3-point game one way or the other.
Okay.
Spread-wise.
A&M.
If we're
Probably
talk-
favored.
No, not if we're talking preseason.
Favored.
Texas A&M
I
is
will
like
probably-
top 10 in preseason rankings every
Yeah,
year.
the media does love A&M. I don't know. There's like Brian said, there's a lot that can happen there.
There is.
This is just fun.
Yeah.
Georgia, not favored.
No.
Tennessee,
No.
not favored. Texas,
No.
not favored. Mississippi State, favored.
50-50.
I think they're probably favored there. Mississippi State, you just said it.
At Starkville.
Yeah, he was, yeah. Just
crazy.
talking
You
about,
just-
who's
you just-
scared to go to
You just
Starkville?
hated
Nobody.
Starkville.
Nobody.
And you can't say it's 50-50.
Golly.
Okay, then we're favored. So we're favored in 8 of those 12
More,
games?
yeah, more than not.
This team could go all the way.
National champions.
DJ Lagway for Heisman.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Dude, he's so good.
If
He's
you
gonna be so good.
if you hold him, there is some rumblings though.
What's the rumbling?
I heard what
That's
you
thunder.
just did there. Yeah, is there any truth to those rumblings, Joey? No way, right?
Nope.
He's not flipping.
He's a Gator through and through.
He's not going to Clemson or Texas A&M.
No.
Okay.
This is the biggest lock since Travis Hunter to FSU.
If-
my god, dude, it's really painful. I'm just letting you know. If it does happen, it's really painful.
Isn't it so similar though?
It hurts so bad.
It's just not like.
I hope it doesn't
Lagway's
happen.
not like the number 1 overall.
It hurts so bad. I hope it doesn't happen, but
hope
it hurts. What other notable? I just think it's intriguing. I like what the SEC did. I think it's really, really good. This is a year that'll also be a 12-team playoff. So they probably get, 4, 5 teams in? Seriously.
Maybe. It's possible.
I think Brian's right. Number 1 rush team in the nation. They're going to have to shore up the offensive line a little bit, but the backs will be fine.
Army, Air Force.
No, we're talking about yards per carry.
Lagway will definitely not be going to Clemson. Lagway's not going to Clemson.
Oh, my God. He's going to Clemson?
He's not.
Because you said it. It's because you said it.
Let's go.
He's not going to Clemson. Look at Dabo Swinney. Just look at him. That's
Garrett
enough.
Riley is a hell of an OC.
That's enough. If I look at Dabo Swinney and I'm a high school player, that's enough to be like, I'm good, fam. Thanks. I'm going somewhere else. Anywhere else. Don't care.
Even
I'd rather
Brian
go-
Kelly.
D2 school. I'd rather go D2
Stop
than Clemson.
it. Yeah, you're on fire and I freaking love it.
Hot
Dude,
take is better
we
than no take at
we
all.
have the best version of Joey that we can get right now.
This is it.
guy's a-
Sitters,
the guy's
this
a
is
trash
what
can.
you come here for. Yeah, this is why you're here for Joey's hot takes.
Guy's a trash can.
Anything else notable? I think
How far does Clemson fall in the next 5 years? Truthfully.
I don't know.
It's a hard fall, right?
I don't know, man. I really don't.
It's a hard fall.
They're recruiting pretty well right now.
Hard fall.
Yeah,
Hard fall soon.
like how hard?
Like
what are you talking about?
Texas A&M with Jimbo hard.
He's not just going to forget how to freaking coach. Okay, I'll tell you this. If he didn't just go out and hire the best offensive coordinator in college football, then I would say Navy. Garrett Riley is the best offensive coordinator in college football. Minus, what's his name? That y'all used to have the head coach.
Dan Mullen.
Yeah. Who's not hired, who's not working. But he's the best. He's the best mind in college football.
Agreed with that, Mesnard. Gators won't be really competitive until 25, 3-year rebuild minimum. Yeah.
Agree.
Are we – okay, so that means 24 is still part of a rebuild.
Yeah.
So we feel
It's Lagway's freshman year.
– so the
Yeah,
like, what?
I
You're
got
with
you.
me
Yeah.
on this? Okay.
8 wins in a rebuild against that schedule.
That would be a hell of a job.
It's a great rebuild year for us.
Will
think
you
so.
guys give him will you give him a job? Will he have that much time?
Hopefully.
Who? Lagway or Napier?
Napier.
No, Lagway has as much time as he wants.
Yeah.
No,
Napier.
That's
I
debatable.
think as long as he lands Lagway, he does.
Yeah.
I think so.
They're hand in hand, right?
Yep.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. Isn't it interesting?
I think he knows that too.
Who, Napier?
Yeah.
He might be giving him some of his salary.
Right.
Yeah.
The NIL deal, you know the NIL deal with Lagway?
No.
Coke, body armor.
Please don't fall through in that Gator NIL.
Just letting you know.
Oh, God, that's terrifying.
Just letting you know.
That's terrifying. Isn't it crazy, though?
After 3 years, absolutely. Yeah.
What's the question? You can't just answer that. I guess never mind. There's no podcast. Who cares?
There is no podcast. All you got to do is look at the screen and you can see you're right. So will Billy be on the hot seat after 3 years? Yes, he absolutely will be on the hot seat after 3 years.
So we're going into year.
Everybody's on the hot seat.
2.
We're going into year 2.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
After
No,
24
if he goes to wins games this year, he won't be on the hot seat.
if he goes 8 wins next year, then no, he's not on the hot seat.
He's
If he wins 8 games next year,
but
he
they're
will get an
recruiting
extension.
Florida's recruiting at a really high level. I think 8 wins holds the class together and keeps his job longer. I don't think you should fire him yet. No, we're not doing that. We're not firing coaches on the front porch. I hate
We're
doing
not.
that. I'm just saying, like
We aren't.
No, and Gator fans, we're not doing that either. I won't stand for it. I think he's a good coach.
I think he is too.
Give him time.
I
Give
think,
him time.
I think he'll be similar to Mike Norvell if we give him the opportunity.
Give him time. I agree. Anything else from that schedule that we thought stood out, Clayton? Not necessarily Florida's, just the SEC like rollout, how they did it, and anything other games.
Oklahoma got jobbed.
I
We
agree.
talked about.
I agree. I think Oklahoma got a job. Joe, you don't think so?
I really don't. I really don't.
Yeah, read it off for us,
So
sir.
Texas, which they're going to have anyways, Alabama, Tennessee, and South Carolina at home.
Hang on, slow it down. Alabama is an L. South Carolina.
Not an L.
Oh,
50-50.
Not an
we're talking about Oklahoma, right?
At Oklahoma, it's Oklahoma's win.
I don't think so. I just don't.
It's South Carolina.
It's Oklahoma.
It's Oklahoma's defense.
Florida State just beat Oklahoma in a very bad game. Remember how terrible they just played?
Florida State?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Florida
The
State's
Cheez-It
so
Bowl.
much better than South Carolina.
I don't know.
They are. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Then on the road at LSU, not fun.
No. They're
At
losing.
Auburn,
At Auburn.
At
yeah,
Ole
they're
Miss-
losing that game.
at Ole Miss. Okay, that's not fun. At Missouri,
I just don't think that's great. I don't think it's a great draw. Again, Bama at home. Oof. Ole
I mean,
Miss,
it's not.
oof.
It's not fun.
Ole Miss. Oof.
It's not fun.
LSU in Death Valley.
Yeah.
That'll be a night game.
That's the toughest place to play in, like, arguably college football.
Mississippi State, at Ole Miss, at Georgia, at Tennessee, at Texas.
Who's that?
Mississippi State.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
they get Texas A&M, Arkansas, Florida, and Missouri at
No,
home.
the
which-
SEC
not-
hates
not
them.
hard.
They don't care about them at all.
They don't. They
If you like them at all, you wouldn't do that to them. They got a bad schedule. But we're not talking about them.
They got a bad schedule. I think their schedule is worse than Oklahoma's.
Is Vanderbilt ever going to win a game ever again?
They don't care to. They don't care to. You know when they win? Here's when they win. When they get their revenue split and it's $55 million.
Oh, yeah, they don't care at all.
Like, oh, cool. We'll give 10 of it to baseball and 20 of it wherever else and 40 to academics. And football, you can have 5.
Can you imagine being Missouri?
Maxwell, I think Florida State's good.
Like, how do you luck into getting into the SEC? Like, what was it, like 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
No,
No.
Mizzou.
Oh, Missouri. Yeah. Oh, God.
They lucked into that so bad.
Them and Texas A&M came in together.
Yes.
Yeah. A&M is like, okay.
And now they're
They
both
brought
pulling your
something to the
money.
table.
Yeah, kind of. The
What
Texas
Missouri
market.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing.
Yeah,
Texas
Wins.
A&M, Texas
No.
A&M brought something to the table.
Missouri brought wins to the rest of the conference.
Thank you,
They
Chris. They beat Florida.
You have to have
They
some-
went to the SEC
Oh.
East. They went to the SEC title game like 2 out of 3 years at one point.
Yeah, one year I actually went. We had tickets early.
That's
Like,
when the SEC East was
we-
done bad.
Yeah, we
Bad,
planned a trip with like to Athens with like Mr. Hosford and a couple other guys, and it was like Georgia, I think, or Alabama. It had been Alabama and Missouri. I was like, oh, this is
It
like.
may have been Auburn and Missouri, actually.
I don't know if
think
it
it was
wasn't,
Auburn.
but I was like, man, this is a great. I'm so happy and thrilled to come to this game.
Dude,
We didn't set it all.
You said that, and then it started making me think, how long has Florida been awful?
Florida, yeah, I'm not. This is for you. I got too many family and friends that I love that are Gator fans in here, and I'm not going to do it. But you can answer that.
Like,
They weren't awful when Pitts was there and trash.
Yeah, they weren't. Yeah, they weren't awful.
They were like-
they weren't
They
awful.
would have made the playoff if.
But
what's
Georgia.
his face?
They had 2 losses. They weren't
The
making the
shoe
playoff no
thrower.
matter what.
The
They had 2 losses at that time. They had 2 losses.
Did they?
Yes.
Who did they lose to?
They lost to Texas A&M on the road.
Not a bad loss.
Wasn't a good loss.
I mean, no loss is a good loss, but
No, they only had 1 loss at that time.
Yeah, they were definitely in the playoffs.
yeah,
They're
They
going to
had-
be in the
they were
conference.
number 4 when that happened, I believe.
They had 1 loss. They lost to LSU, then they lost to Alabama, then they lost in the bowl game. So they ended up with 4 losses that year.
But they happened
Well,
late.
yeah, it was
and
all
they had,
downhill after the
and they
shoe
had, but
fight.
they also had Bama on the ropes.
They did have Bama on the ropes, but after the shoe toss is when they you're right.
That was,
Yeah,
it.
it was over.
That was it. But it took the shoe toss. That game was over against LSU, right? Wasn't it LSU? Who was that?
Yeah, it was LSU.
It was LSU, but
Last
I don't
game
know
of
if
the
it
It was over.
Yeah, no.
No, it was a tie game. It was 35
Yeah,
But they were about to get the ball back though. It was the fourth down. It was the third down
we
stop.
We were vibing at that.
No,
moment.
yeah, it was at home too.
38 seconds left though.
We were.
They didn't
vibing.
have. It was very little time left. They kicked the field goal with no time left after they completed like a 28-yard pass after that.
Florida wins that game.
Yeah, Florida wins that game.
They
Is that how
definitely.
that went
did.
down?
I
don't
thought
think
there was
that's
a little
how it
bit more
went down.
time than 38
I
seconds.
thought there was a little bit more time left. They got the penalty, and
I
then
thought it
they
was like
ran
a
it to the middle of the hashes, lined it up for their kicker, and he kicked it in.
Yeah.
I don't think they threw the ball after that. I think they just kind of ran it out because they knew it was over.
Yeah, I think there was more
Did
time
they-
than that. But even then, if there wasn't more time, then they're gonna get the ball and it's gonna go to overtime in the swamp.
Because they were not in field goal range when that happened.
Oh God, they were the East champs twice under Matt, but they were so bad.
No,
Same
Kurt,
with Muschamp. Muschamp took them to the SEC championship game too. Dude,
Mes-
they were so bad.
Mesnard's right. East champs twice under.
I know.
Oh, Mac, Mr. Mac.
Dude, Will Greer, what could have been?
So you have short
Oh my
memory.
God.
You have
Who
a
was
short
that-
memory.
Who was that in the Tennessee
They were
game?
bad.
Antonio Callaway.
They were.
On the hit
At
route.
what point?
Oh my
At
God.
what point, Chris, did Florida have a chance to be legitimate contenders for a national title in the 10 years that we're talking?
I would say like
Just that 1 year.
Literally
The college
the
last year.
Trask and Pitts.
Yeah, just that 1 year with Trask and Pitts.
Okay, but was it Gillisley the running back when they went 11-1?
Yeah, but did they have a chance to really be competitive in a
11-1.
national title
They
game?
just gotta get to the
They
game.
They weren't expected to be it. When they played at Bama in the SEC championships, it was
They had to block a punt against
was a
Louisiana
blowout.
Monroe that year.
yeah. It was
Literally
a
blocked the punt and returned
They
it
were
for a
not a good
touchdown.
team.
It was a tie game. That was the game-winning block punt. What a dagger! What a win!
That's how you do it though. Okay, but not that long ago, Trask and Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Freddie Swain, he was a good receiver. Who was the other receiver?
Brian
Had-
Dix is right, by the way.
What do you say?
Florida did come back and miss a long field goal to in the LSU
That's
game.
right. It was like 55.
Yeah, they should have won.
No. Like they were down 3 at the time.
They were down 3. They were
But
down
yeah,
3
he is right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Good memory.
Yeah. Man, so we think Mississippi State got jobbed the worst, probably. I still think Oklahoma got it pretty
Like
bad.
you said, no one cares about Mississippi State.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they have a bad schedule.
Yeah, who cares? Even the SEC doesn't care about them. It showed them almost like virtually last.
It's like feeling bad that Vandy has the worst.
Is there okay, can we talk about Georgia's? It's on that sheet, Joey. Can you talk about Georgia's? Because they had a pretty tough one if I recall.
Yeah, I saw Jake Kennedy talk about Georgia finally has a tough schedule. You're an Alabama fan. What are we talking about? Y'all literally played the Citadel for like 3 years in a row.
Georgia has Florida, of course, in Jacksonville, Auburn at home, Mississippi State at home, and Tennessee at home. And they go, that's not good. We go to Alabama, to Ole Miss, to Kentucky, and to Texas for Georgia.
So Texas, Bama, and then there's what, Ole Miss?
Yeah, Texas, Bama, Ole Miss, and Kentucky. That's not fun on the road.
No,
man.
that's tough.
That's not
tough.
fun on the road.
I don't care who you got. Christie's right. Jefferson. Van Jefferson.
Van
right?
Jefferson.
Yeah,
Yep.
he could go. He could go.
I love me some Van Jefferson.
Yeah, he was good. He's still good in the league right now.
Yeah.
Is he still in the Rams? Is that where he went?
Yep.
Yes, he's still there. He was on my fantasy team.
Blaze said, so knowing McElwain was fired after going to 2 SEC championship games, how long do you really think UF gives Napier if he wins 5 games this year? I think it depends on the product. If the product is okay and they're competitive in every other game, I think it's that.
I think you're being rational, and I agree with you. But I don't think the majority, sir, is going to be a good product 5-win team. I don't know that exists, honestly. Does a good product win 5 games?
No, probably not.
No. So I'm with you. 5 games, and they're going to be at his throat. But I don't know that happens.
Well, I guess I disagree. There are some programs where 5 wins is good progress. Florida is not one of those.
I agree.
No, yeah, I'm with you on
He
that.
can't go 500 3 straight years and Florida be like, oh, yeah, we're fine. Like,
Product's
you're somewhat
good.
competitive every other week. You're fine.
I've got a question.
Not how
This
it
may
works.
be a really dumb question. If
I
Anthony
love college
Richardson-
football talk this time of year. By
It's
the
the
way.
best.
If Anthony Richardson pops off in the league this year, does that hurt Napier?
I think that happens, and it doesn't help.
Yeah.
Joey?
Joe.
I'm so confused about UF's expectations. Like, what expectations do they have?
Oh, you just said they'd win 8 games in their toughest schedule in 10 years.
I said they'd be favored in it.
You're setting the expectations.
Okay, 8-4. That's not crazy in year 3 of a guy's tenure. It's not that crazy. 8-4, I don't feel like is a nut job take in year 3 of a guy's tenure.
No, it's not crazy, but that's the expectations he's talking about, and you're acting like, why do we have expectations
8-4 that's crazy expectations. Y'all think?
against that schedule?
I think
Kentucky,
that's
South
I think y'all be
Carolina.
lucky
What about
to
this
win
year?
eight.
What about
think
this
it's
year?
upside.
2023.
This year's tougher than next. Not tougher, but like as far as like man to man and all that.
Like the roster?
yeah, the roster
Yeah.
currently. Yeah, I think this year's a more challenging. I think it's more challenging to win 8 games this year than it will be next year.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. If Lagway's really, really good and he sticks and he stays, then you're going to have a true freshman quarterback. But it appears as if he's pretty good. But I don't know that I would say 8 wins on a true freshman quarterback against that schedule. I don't know.
This is a good point. Brian Hill said Napier sold Strickland on a 5-year plan. I also think that Strickland's not going to get to hire another football head coach.
No.
So I think that gives Napier a little extra run room.
Yep.
I think that's a. I'm glad
Shut up,
I'm
Maxwell.
glad Brian said that. He definitely said that. That's really, really good. So I think Napier, like what he quelled expectations and is like, hey, look, it is a rebuild. I do need time, and I believe he'll get it. I think he should get it. I just don't know. I don't know how patient the fan base will be. We saw what fan bases will do.
I think they'll be better this year than a lot of people think. I don't think they're going to be great. Listen, I don't think they're going to be great.
Yeah.
But I think they'll be better. I think they'll be the little stuff that they had to coach during games last year. They won't have to coach anymore.
When we talked to the football coach, I won't say his name, the coach for the University of Florida, he said we will play better defense. He wasn't trying to be funny. He was like, look, the first guy had to like clean up and teach foundation. I said this before a couple weeks ago. He was like, we had to do coaching in areas we should not have been coaching during the year last year. We don't have to do that currently, so we can clean up other things.
Right.
Like that's a huge. Like that's really good. That's
huge, yeah.
that's big as a coach.
Right. I was going to say, you know that.
That is huge. Like I'm doing it now, I'm cleaning it up. And then the other thing he said too was that as far as running the football and in lines of scrimmage, he says we're where we need to be. So I don't know. Maybe he's like super optimistic, but I tend to believe him. He's a professional, so. Well, not professional. He's making a lot of money to analyze stuff like that. So, I think you might be right, Joey. You might be right. I probably won't touch the win total of 6.5 or whatever it is. 6.
Oh, I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that.
But I could see it going to 8.
I think the biggest problem with Florida right now is Graham Mertz.
Yeah, but you have 2 backs, which negates some of that.
Some,
Some.
not a lot.
We're gonna be so predictable, man.
Doesn't matter.
It's gonna
Can't
be
really.
like watching the 2022 Broncos.
Can't really tackle-
Run, 3rd and 8, pass, punt.
You can't really tackle ETN though.
Rinse, repeat. No, you can't.
And
This
Montreal
will be
Johnson.
year 4 of Norvell, correct?
4.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah,
21,
4. And I don't know that he has a great
Wow.
record.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like he's been there longer.
I like
just 'cause
it.
How good things are going over there.
Yeah, he caught
2.
lightning in the bottle a little bit. What is it? I missed it.
I don't know. I don't know what he's laughing at.
I was just laughing at roll.
Sorry, guys.
What did you say?
I don't even remember now.
It was just his facial expression.
Oh, okay.
I'm a funny looking guy.
Yeah, that is true.
Interesting conversation in June.
I
liked
love
it.
that. Yeah, I'm a
I
big
liked
fan.
it. I'm here for
Thank
that.
you for the SEC for doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
for real. Good job.
It is
Good job,
exciting.
SEC.
What else? What else do we want to talk to? Win shares?
Win shares.
Don't leave. Don't leave. There's a pile of you in here right now, and we love that. We love the support. Do you love the support?
I love support.
Huge support.
It was the most Bradford thing I've ever. I toss it to Rolf and be like, hey, drive this thing a little bit, get us to the next section, maybe an ad read, whatever you want to do.
I was working on it.
I love support.
I was working on it.
Thanks, Rolf. Me too.
Yeah, oh boy. Ooh, okay. But anyways, sitters, we love you. Thank you for joining us. Don't leave yet because it is going to be interesting. We are going to talk about the big bad UCF Knights, little brother of the state, and
Lord.
the Buffs, Colorado.
Speaking of the Buffs,
The baby brother.
Dad, Mom, y'all are in the live chat. Dad, you're going to be upset with some of these CU picks that we're about to go over.
Yeah, sorry. Don't judge, please. Please don't judge. I did my best. I'm biased, though. I'll go ahead and say that. I'm very mad at Dion.
You know who I'm not mad at?
Who you not mad at?
Josh McCardle. Is that better?
Yes, that's it. Look, I love that.
Josh McCardle.
Yeah.
Joseph,
Yes, sir.
how's your hair looking? You're hiding with a hat.
Yeah, I actually
purple
he
hat.
just texted me back, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, he said I got you both. I'll get you some times later. I'm enjoying the sports talk show right now. So I said, okay, cool.
Touche, fair enough.
Yeah, good guy. Love Josh. Gonna go get a haircut soon. Apparently, just drop some times in the chat, Josh. That'd be great.
I think he
Anyways,
watches on TV, doesn't he?
Yeah.
yeah, I think he does.
So he probably can't comment.
Yeah. I don't. Christy's in the comments though.
But she's probably on the phone. They got TV on.
Valid.
That's how you should do it. That's how you
valid.
do it.
Yeah, smart people, definitely. Anyways, Josh McCardle, best barber in town, guaranteed. Any town you go to, doesn't really matter. He's gonna be the best. So you might as well come on to Lake City, get your hair cut.
There are some people that travel.
There are actually plenty of people that travel. So yeah, come see Josh or text him at 386-247-1430 and he'll get the schedule to you and then you can slide your name in there and yeah, good time. Good time guaranteed.
Here for it. We're going Colorado or UCF first?
Let's go Colorado since we have Captain Colorado here.
Okay. Here we go. So you want to tell people how we do this, or do we know?
Might as well run down it real quick. So we're going to give percentages that we think said team wins. So right
Yeah.
now we're doing Colorado. So the number that we give is the percentage chance that we think they win. We add it all up, and that in theory should be their win total-ish.
Close to it. So Vegas has Colorado at 3.5.
Yes.
Vegas has Colorado at 3.5. I'm going to go ahead and throw my disclaimer out there. I am not a Colorado hater, Clayton. I am not a big fan of Dion because he just kills Florida State, right? Took Travis Hunter when he was at Jackson State.
Yeah, Jackson State. That's right.
Jackson State, which like still breaks my heart to this day. If I hear the name Travis or Hunter, I get sick. And then I think there's 5 Seminoles now in Colorado.
Probably.
It's definitely
5.
it's definitely like Doak West for sure, Tallahassee West.
Yeah.
It's like
probably.
five of them. Anyways,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to preface mine with that. We'll roll down each game, and we'll give our percentages. So we first have at TCU. What, you don't like that one?
No, I'm looking at week 2. My God.
I'll explain why.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will too. I'm here for that.
At TCU, I have it as a 10% chance to win that game.
Okay.
What do you got?
Joey, we'll go you first so
Me?
he can flip the camera
Okay.
to him after.
I have it at a 20% chance, 0.20.
Okay.
I went a little higher, went 30, but it's realistically probably lower than that.
I'm on the low side. You might be on the high
Yeah,
side.
it's
You're
a
right in the
tough
middle.
game.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
tough, especially at TCU.
I think
open
at
year.
TCU, yeah. I do think TCU has some holes to fill, but so does Colorado.
Them getting it at home early before they have time to get rolling
Yeah.
is beneficial to them.
Yeah.
Week 2, Nebraska.
Yes, sir.
I have it at 35, maybe? Yeah, 35. 35.
I got it as a coin flip, 50-50.
I had it at
75.
75.
I think that's 75.
75.
You didn't put it in front of you? What a slacker.
No, I told Rolf earlier.
Well, yeah, he
I
didn't
get it.
keep it.
Yeah, it's fine. I have it at 35% because of our guy Mike Jackson at Nebraska.
Yeah.
I also think the head coach there is pretty good.
Matt Rule?
Matt Rule.
Yep.
Matt Rule's a really, really good coach, but I think because of Mike Jackson, Lake City alum, Tiger, former Tiger, I'm probably realistically way too low. Nebraska's win total is 6.5, though, so they are projected to be a little bit better than worse.
Yeah,
Vegas is. They're better at this than me.
Yeah, I like Nebraska now that Matt Rule's there. I think he gives them something. I'm just not exactly sure what yet.
Yeah.
So that's why, for me, I have no idea what's going to happen with Colorado, and I have no idea what's going to happen with Nebraska. Therefore, 50-50.
50-50. And you're at 75?
Yeah, I'm kind of along the same line. 75 might have been a little bit ambitious, but, with a rivalry game, they already don't like each other. Colorado fans are always going to show up to that game.
Yeah.
And it's in Boulder, and it's the first home
the
game
opener.
that Deion's coaching.
You're right.
I just think the atmosphere.
I think
and
the
they're going to
atmosphere
want
will
to
be
come
crazy.
out, trick plays, flashy, and just run them into the ground. So I think they just come out more intense.
I think that may
And-
hurt them because Matt Rule's teams are typically sound and physical.
Yeah,
but
and
maybe
they'll,
not.
And they'll be embarrassed after the loss to TCU because they're going to get beat by like 35, and so they'll be and so
Ready to go.
Yep, they'll be ready to go. But Matt Rule, probably the difference maker.
Colorado State.
Yeah, Colorado
You
State,
go first.
0.75 for me.
I'm like way low because you're big. You're high on them,
I had
right?
80.
Yeah.
80? Yeah, I'm at 50. I'm probably like 10% wrong here. I probably should have gone 60% realistically.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that now. So mine's going to be 3.31. 60%. I'm going to their chance to win that.
No, it's too much work. I was in
No, you don't have. No, you don't have to. I'll just say 3.31.
At Oregon,
5% chance.
5%, 0.05.
0.05.
Nice. I got it at 0.20.
I had it at 30.
Yeah, you had it
And
at
the only
30.
reason I have 0.20 was because Bo Nix could
He's
throw
terrible.
He could
Yeah,
throw
I
seven
hate Bo
interceptions
Nix.
very easily.
That's why I have it at 32.
I'm
If
not as low on Bo Nix as you guys.
If not for Bo Nix, I'd probably have it at 5.
But why?
Why?
Bo Picks.
Okay. USC.
USC 0.15. I don't know why I went 0.15 and not 0.05. That was just an absolute mistake on my part. It's 5%. 0.05 is what I meant.
Uno.
For which game?
0.01.
0.01.
Yeah, it realistically might be lower than that.
USC.
Oh, yeah.
Southern California. Caleb Williams and the
it's
boys.
at USC as
Correct,
well.
correct.
Yeah,
0.
I'm at 1% here.
yeah.
But I think you told us 20 earlier.
Yeah,
Or
that was
30.
high. That was high, but it ain't 20%.
Yeah.
It is not 20%.
Arizona State. Joey.
Arizona State is bad.
At Arizona State.
Doesn't matter.
Not much of a home field advantage. 0.60 for me.
I'm at 50-50. Coin flip game. I'm a Dillingham fan, though. You're going to
Yeah.
get a lot of bubble screens. You're going to kill them.
Understandable.
I had it at 70. I just don't like Arizona State the way they did Herm Edwards. That's the guy. I like Herm Edwards.
Yeah.
I feel like they handled that pretty wrong. So
I think
that could be a
Herm
bias
Edwards
pick.
handled it pretty wrong himself.
Yeah,
I've heard some things about that.
Oh,
that
me
wasn't-
too. I've heard some
wasn't
very
good.
bad things about
Very
that.
bad
Herm
things.
Edwards is happy to be off the hook, actually, I believe.
I think you're right, Chris.
Stanford.
Yeah.
I was big different on this for you guys as well.
I also think Stanford is Arizona State bad, so 0.60.
I'm at 0.45. I just think they can still play like physical football. I still think they're going to go like 13 personnel, 3 tight ends on the field, and they're just going to try and mash Colorado, keep the ball out of the offense's hands, keep Cormani McClain and Travis Hunter as non-factors and make those guys tackle. I think they're still physical enough. They can try to dictate the game. I wouldn't be surprised if Colorado won the game. I have it at 45%, so it's virtually a coin flip. If they can control like the tempo and it doesn't get out of hand and they're able to play their brand of football, then it could be like problematic. But I could also see it going the other way. That's why I have it close to a coin flip for me.
Yeah, I think I had it just on the over side of the coin flip. I believe it was 60. Kind of the same thing you said, just watching games last year. Their run defense was awful.
Yeah.
That's what Stanford does. Like you said, stack the box.
Yeah.
If they can't stop that, they're going to lose. But if they can,
Yeah.
you just don't know.
All that skill that Deion has and has like accumulated, the skill positions, like they don't typically want to tackle. They want to cover and intercept the ball. And I don't know that it goes in the air that much. So it kind of negates their advantage, in my opinion.
Yeah. At UCLA?
Yeah, I'm at like 25% here. Yeah, 25%.
I'm at 25 as well, 0.25.
I had 40 just because it's on the road. I think UCLA is probably the better team, but at this point in the season, I think they kind of Colorado picks up their stuff a little bit, but it is in UCLA.
Truthfully, let's say they beat Nebraska, beat Colorado State, beat Arizona State, and so they're like 3-3 after 6 games.
Yeah.
Does that change how you feel about what happens when they play Stanford and UCLA?
If they're believing a little bit in what Primetime's doing, then yeah, that will probably change those. But I don't see it that way.
Yeah, I don't necessarily either.
I think it'd be really, really easy for that team not to fold. I'm not saying they'll fold, but I can see them like being a little bit dejected, like potentially. Or if somebody gets like the recipe on how to handle them, like if like one of these teams can expose how to play them, like say TCU, Oregon, USC, and they give these other teams that are like coin flip games a recipe of how to play Shedeur and prime their offense and how to play them, then I think that could be some of these coin flip games could go the other way. But if they also go expose people, they could go the other way. I mean,
I think USC Colorado over whatever the point total is for that game is the lock of the year. Neither one of those teams are going to play defense. It's going to be 100-98.
Yeah, that'll be an impressive game to watch. Oregon State, Joey.
Oregon State 0.30.
0.3?
Yep.
I'm at 0.15 there. I think they're kind of good.
I think Oregon State's pretty good too, actually.
I was kind of wondering where you're at. What did you say, 0.3?
0.3.
That's not
30.
bad. It's still 70%.
I had that as a toss-up, just a tweener. Again, my whole predictions kind of are based off what happens in the earlier games, like you said.
Yeah.
You know, like you're assuming that they're not going to get dejected.
Yeah.
But I could also see it going that way too. So I think they have a little bit of momentum at that point.
I feel like
they might not
Colorado
be
was
the better
hard.
team.
I feel like this one was one of the harder ones for me because you could go one of two ways. Like if they kind of, like I said, if they start 3-3, I think that's a win for them.
Absolutely.
And so then they start gaining momentum. If they drop the game to Nebraska and they start 0-2, or somehow drop one to either Arizona State or Colorado State, and they're like 1-4, 1-5, it could go south real quick.
It's a brand new locker room too, so you got like it's a totally flipped locker room. So like the buy-in is probably there currently. Everything is fine right now, but if it like 1-3, 1-4. We've been in locker rooms. You guys know how that goes. You start looking at.
It might not even have to be 1-3 because they're going to lose at TCU.
Yeah.
And if they come home and have a rough game against Nebraska, their biggest rival the next week, that's going to be tough to come back from.
I don't think people understand that Nebraska is their biggest rival either. That's crazy to me.
They hate each other.
Like the
And the Rockies just had a Nebraska Cornhuskers Day at Coors Field.
Really?
Unbelievable. No awareness.
Weird.
Arizona at home.
You go first.
0.65 for me.
I'm at 50. And here's why. I'm low on this. I know I'm low on this, but Casey Bicknell, my guy, is at Arizona now. He's like quality control special teams guy, so I could not go less. Cason's going to watch it. Cason, I can't go less. I would not go less than 50-50. Coin flip here, but I understand where y'all both at here.
Yeah.
I had that one at 80.
I think you did. Yeah, that was right.
That's really high. But
I just don't think Arizona's a particularly good football team.
yeah, they
No
haven't.
offense
They
to your friend.
won one game last year, so.
Yeah.
Not great.
They also shunned my guy, told me he wasn't good enough to play at Oklahoma or play for them, but he's at Oklahoma now, so might have missed on.
Tough scene.
Might have missed on that one. Been wanting to do that for a while. Yeah, that did happen. Washington State at Washington State.
0.30.
0.35.
I had that one at 40.
We're all
We're
close
all
there.
close to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Utah.
At Utah.
At Utah.
I want you to go first.
I had that one at 30.
Whew.
They're not winning in Utah.
0.15.
0.05.
Probably closer. To
I think Cam Rising's fully healthy there at that point. He's supposed to be fully healthy at week 1, but definitely by week 12.
Yeah, so I got it at 0.4 or 4.65. It's actually 4.55 because I made a mistake up there, but it's okay. 4.55.
I'm at 3.31.
And then Clayton's at 5.80. I'm over the total
By a
did it.
full
by a
game.
full
We
game.
got it over.
By a full game.
Yeah.
Slam the under.
Like,
So
absolutely
I will have a little fun with the over here. I might as well, right?
So realistically, how I would actually bet this if I was going to, I would definitely like leave it alone. Like, because I don't believe it. No, I don't believe in it enough. Like at
Either
3.2
way,
under,
yeah.
like I don't really feel great about it. But my numbers say under, so I definitely would not bet the over. But 3.2 is relatively close to what Vegas thinks. It's too close for me because I can see them winning 4 games.
Yeah.
Like I can see them winning 4 games, so I have to push
seems
it.
Like
Right.
win the games you should, and then just get one flip.
Basically, yeah.
I don't
But-
even know that they'd need one flip.
Yeah.
Nebraska, Colorado State,
Maybe.
Arizona,
Yeah.
Arizona State. I feel
Yeah.
like those are all
That's where I'm
more
at.
leaning towards wins.
Yeah.
Colorado State, Arizona State, Stanford, and Arizona to me.
So maybe you flip another game and then you're at 5.
Yeah,
Feels-
Nebraska's the 50-50 game. I can see it at 5. Other than that, I really don't see many more.
So for me, I'm at Colorado State is one they'll be favored in
Yeah.
in my opinion. Realistically, Arizona, probably Arizona State. Like I'm still kind of stuck on Stanford a little bit. I think if they game plan them, I think they can make that a terrible game to watch.
I'm with it. I could also see them going 0-12 because Prime.
I'm not doing that.
It'll be interesting to see how Prime game plans.
I'm
Yes,
very
yes, it
intrigued
will.
by Colorado and like
They will be a fun team to watch this year. Either
the
way,
storyline around it will be fun.
it'll be fun.
They
to
may
watch.
not be a fun team to watch. It may be a snooze fest, but
I don't think it will be that.
They'll score points.
I think it'll be touchdowns or interceptions.
Yeah.
yeah,
100%.
I'll buy that.
It'll be fun. It'll be explosive.
The
that
offense will be fine playing against those defenses. It's just, can the defense stop the mid-level quarterbacks in the Pac-12? I don't know.
Gotcha.
While you're pulling up the next one, did we miss any comments that we want to touch? I was not paying attention to it at all because that makes for a better show when we're actually engaged.
Blaze said trenches in depth will be there.
Will be their problem. It could spiral quick. I kind of agree with that. Like it could.
It's like seizing out. Do you see it?
I see it. I thought you were doing that.
No, you think I could move
All
the
right.
mouse that fast?
We don't need
The
we don't
flash?
we don't need the comments. We love you. We'll catch them. We'll catch
There
up
we
in a
go.
little
We
bit.
got it.
Bo Nick's dark horse for Heisman. Hammer his
Nope.
preseason odds.
I'm kind of
had-
with Jake there. Like I don't get
He
the
was like
Bo
top
Nix
7 or 8 last year.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be worse.
Top 7 or 8. There's a quarterback at the University of Southern California.
Yeah, you're right.
So
I'm not gonna bet it. I'm just saying to say that Bo Nix is the worst ever, and
we
he's
have
like
a
a
1
Heisman
11
finalist.
prediction from Maxwell.
Yep.
Max, get a job.
That's not nice.
Dang,
He
Max.
said that to me all the time. I had to get him.
Yeah, well, hey, it goes around, comes around. UCF.
All right.
Yep.
UCF. Stay with us because these are the little brothers of the state,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
They're like the tryhards. They try
This
so hard
is-
to fit in.
I've never seen a more under call in my life. We've got 3 overs on the board right now.
Yeah, you know what to do. If you're a wagering type, you probably want to go ahead and hit the under on this. But we are all 3 over, so we busted it.
And Chris is really over. Not really.
I'm half game. That's not really over. Yeah, what the heck? Jeez, dude. I could find 5% in here, like in 4 different spots. It would be almost okay.
I'm having a hard time mathing tonight.
You are. It's okay. It's okay. Joey, Kent State. UCF has Kent State at home. Just for the sitters, Kent State has a 2.5 season win total.
Yeah.
So
0.85.
0.90 for me.
It's probably closer to that.
I had 0.7.
0.7. Yeah, I can see that. I think the Golden Flashes or whatever they are called, not very good. Boise State. They go to Boise State in Idaho, the blue turf, the ocean.
Blaze said soon to take Miami's place on the big 3 of the state.
I'm also okay with that.
I don't hate it. And I hate them as well, Maxwell. Maxwell said he may hate UCF more than UF. I'm cool with that.
I can't get there. But
hate Miami more than all of them, but it's okay.
at Boise,
At Boise,
where you at?
0.60.
0.55.
I think I had 0.60 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we agree. I think Boise might be sneaky though, and it's in Idaho is a really, really long way away from Orlando.
Really long way.
But
I just think the more athletic team's going to win that.
so that is my whole MO with UCF.
Yeah.
That's how I picked every single game. That's why I'm over. Villanova,
1.0.
100%. Me too.
100%.
I had 90.
Yep.
that.
At Kansas State,
I got that one at 50-50.
I think I'm low here. Actually, I have it at 40%.
I believe I also went low at 40.
Yeah, I could see it being 50-50 for what you just said. The athleticism, the skill, the speed that UCF is going to play with might overwhelm them a touch.
Kansas State's used to it. They play Baylor. Kansas is really athletic. The
Kansas
last couple
is
of years.
wide open spread, similar to what Gus is going to run
Right.
at.
OU's been the same. Like they're athletic. Texas is athletic. So they've seen athletes.
There's a
before.
little different that Florida speed, but I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Baylor versus Baylor.
Baylor at home. Yeah. I
Yeah.
got this at 50-50 as well. I'm probably high on this.
No, you're not.
No?
I don't think so. I have it at 60%. Baylor's been trending down under Dave Aranda.
I don't disagree with that, but I still they're Baylor.
Yeah, I think they're trending down. I'm not impressed with Baylor.
I had him at 62.
Yeah.
I actually saw a stat earlier that UCF is like 17-1 under Malzahn when they run for like 160 plus. They're going to run the ball at home.
Yeah.
They're not going to lose if they run the ball at home.
Yep. I agree. And John Rice Plumlee, UCF's quarterback, really, really athletic
Super
with his
athletic.
legs. Good baseball player.
Yeah.
He plays
Super.
center, right?
Yeah. Plays
Yeah.
center field.
He can run. He's like 4'3", like 4'4".
Yeah, no, he's
can,
fast.
He can run. Can't throw great, but he can run.
Yeah.
Gus wants him to run, so that also matters. At Kansas, because Joey, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Because Kansas is so athletic and kind of used to it, I had this as a coin flip because it's on the road.
I'm a huge fan of Kansas. They're a veteran team coming back.
Did they return the quarterback?
They returned the quarterback.
He's good.
They returned dang near everyone. Actually,
He's good.
They're. I think they're going to be pretty good. Better than normal Kansas. How about that?
Okay.
Kansas. I got UCF 0.40 to win that game. 40%.
I had a toss-up as well.
50-50.
Yep.
At Oklahoma, Joey, what do you got?
0.35. I'm not sure how I feel about that, honestly.
You think that's high or low?
Probably a little high, maybe.
Maybe. I'm at 0.30.
Yeah. I'm good
Not
with that.
big difference there.
Yeah, I didn't give him much of a shot either. 0.30.
Versus West Virginia.
I'm probably low on this one. I got it at a 0.60.
I agree with you. I say it's 0.7 though.
Yeah.
70% chance to win.
0.60 for me as well.
West Virginia season win total for just fun is 4.5.
Yeah, I don't think West Virginia's going to be very good.
No,
at
I don't
all.
either. Neither does Vegas. So that's why I have it at 70.
Yep. Smart.
Cincinnati.
Yes, sir. At
Like-
Cincinnati.
Yeah, at Cincinnati. I think they got rated by the portal a little bit. Cincinnati did. I had it at 65. I scratched through it, went 55. I'm at 55. Just a touch over a coin flip. But I did initially have it at 65.
I got it at 0.35, 35.
You're high on Cincinnati.
These two teams know each other. UCF and Cincinnati, this isn't their first rodeo. Like this is their game. This is what they've always done. This is a big game for them. At Cincinnati, I give them the advantage. If it was at UCF, it'd be the other way around. I'd
Really?
give it at 65. Yeah.
That's where I'm at. I had 40 for UCF in this game, but like you said, if it's in Orlando, I'd probably go 60.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't agree. But that's what you're here for. Oklahoma State at home.
Yep.
I have it at 50% coin flip.
I think Oklahoma State may be the worst team in the Big 12 this year. I got it at 60%.
Okay.
And that I felt like that was low, to be honest.
I had a coin flip as well.
Yep,
50%.
50-50.
If they start Gundy's kid at quarterback, they may not win a game ever.
He's a man.
He's a man. He's 40.
Well, his kid's about 20, and his right arm is worse than my left arm.
Well, you're an athlete. So at Texas
Okay,
Tech,
Tyler's
Joey,
left arm.
you're big on wow. You're big on Texas Tech. It's at Texas Tech. Where are you at here?
0.40.
0.40.
Yeah.
I'll hop on that train. 0.40 as well.
I'm at 0.45. Houston.
Houston, I got 0.60.
I got 70% chance to win that. You're really high on Houston.
Yeah.
I think you're in the Houston of old.
Yeah. I'm also not sold on UCF. They don't throw the ball very well. And that's late in the year. I just don't know what's going to happen there. I had UCF at 30% to win that one.
Yep. Yeah, we're opposite. But
Still hit the over, Clayton.
yeah,
That's
still,
like the one game that you and I disagreed on.
yeah, it was virtually the same the whole way,
Yep.
which basically makes up the difference in that
we're
that total right there.
0.2 or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so it ended up with Vegas had it at 6.5. Clayton had it 6.9. I had it at 7.15. And Joey at 6.75. All on the over.
Hammer the under.
Triple threat.
Clayton almost got the way over like you, Chris.
Yeah, he almost had the way over.
Almost at the way over.
Way over
Just
here.
short.
Yeah.
Just short of the
a
way over.
bit short.
Interesting. I would probably not mess with that.
All right, Sanders. What win shares are we gonna do next week?
We were going to do
Clemson,
Clemson and Oklahoma at one point. I know Oklahoma was wanted, so
Yeah, we can do that. Clemson, Oklahoma next week.
yep.
I'm good with that. What else do we have tonight, Mr. Rolf?
We could go a couple different ways. We could go the Vegas Knights winning the cup.
We can do that real quick.
Snooze.
The Vegas Knights won the cup. All right.
Yep.
They were by far the best team in that series.
Yeah,
In that series.
Congrats to
Yes.
congrats to the Golden Knights.
cool.
Good job.
Hate them.
This Miami thing was really interesting. You want to bring that up?
Yeah, let's do that because we can be brief and we can get out of here. It's 10:01.
I love it.
Oh, I like the who wins the 3-on-3 tournament.
I like that too.
Well,
I
we
was
can-
prepped for that.
Do we want to do that? Or both? We'll do both.
Since we've been talking about college football, let's hit the Miami stat because I think it's one of the most insane things I've ever seen in my life. I despise Miami as much as everybody else in this chat. Literally everybody except
2001. Miami would have gone 8-4 if the offense never scored a touchdown. FYI, the offense scored 50 touchdowns.
That's nuts. That's just like
I'm going to read that again.
yeah, one more time because it's got to let that sink in.
2001 Miami would have gone 8-4 if the offense never scored a touchdown. They didn't score a touchdown all year. The team goes 8-4.
It's crazy.
They scored 50 though. So
50 touchdowns. So
50.
wasn't a big deal. That's impressive. That's so
Stuff?
that's so yeah. That's I'm okay with him being in the conversation. It's so dominant, incredibly dominant.
Both sides.
Yeah,
Both
yeah,
sides.
yeah. No doubt.
That's crazy. All right, this 3v3 thing.
that's a really good stat.
That is good. All right, 3v3.
Hey, can we do the other ad read?
Sure, go for it, Joseph. You're so keen.
Tyler didn't want to do that one.
I know.
Go see the country.
Wonder why. I'm terrible at golf. That's why.
Yeah.
Go see the country club at Lake City. Best golf course in Lake City for sure. Not even a question. Give them a call, 752-2266. Get a tee time. Talk about a membership, any of those things. They also have a number to the restaurant, which I do not have in front of me, but you need to call, get some good food. They are excellent at cooking food as well as preparing a golf course.
What does Brad say? Best fairways in all the land.
That's exactly what he says. That's what he says.
Yep.
He's right.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah,
He's right.
absolutely. Go see
Y'all
for
need to get
yourself.
the video of Brad swinging the golf club. Just every time you read the country club ad, just run the video
Just
on
on
a
a
loop while
loop.
the ad
Just on
runs.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That would be everyone would listen to that. Okay, so you want to throw up the 3-on-3?
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Who wins the 3-on-3 tournament?
This is where it helps that we're not doing a podcast right now.
Yeah, there's 4 teams here. I got to pull it up because I can't really see
4
that.
teams. Team A, we got MJ, Charles Barkley, Giannis. Okay. Team B, Kobe, Kevin Durant, Tim Duncan.
Oof.
Team D, this is my team, just so we're clear. Allen Iverson, LeBron James, and Shaquille O'Neal.
She got no chance to win.
Team C, Steph, Bird, and Jokic.
Oof.
I wonder who Clayton's taking.
Yeah. All right. I'm Clayton. We're gonna give you the floor first.
All right. So on the left side, Team A. Rolf, you said Team D is your team?
I just like Shaq. I want to root for Shaq. That's the only reason.
In a 3v3 tournament, it would be tough to beat Shaq.
That's what I was thinking. You're not doubling him. You cannot double him. You're gonna have to double him.
But that's fine. That's fine. Stick Giannis on him. As far as size and athleticism, he's the best guy on here who can match up with him. That's perfect. Barkley on LeBron. LeBron will probably get his, whatever. MJ is destroying Allen Iverson, and Iverson won't score. And he ain't passing the ball if he gets it. So
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'll take Team A in that one.
You're going to Team A.
Yeah.
Joey, you want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going Team B.
Hold on,
Kobe's-
wait, let's go to the left side first because they're playing
Oh,
each
yeah.
other.
I just went.
Oh, I'm
I just
sorry.
went
I'm
matchup.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just going overall winner. I see what we're doing here now. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, if Rolf's going D, I'm going to go A as well. I'm saying no. So we have someone to argue the other side.
That's so mean.
I was going to be the contrarian.
Dude, I'm getting clapped tonight.
That's kid show.
I
I'm
didn't
going.
eat Walmart.
I'm going MJ, Barkley, and Giannis for the same reasons as Mr. Steinruck. MJ scoring every time, anytime, and
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I'm going Team A. Joey?
Yeah, I think I have to go Team A. MJ, Barkley, he's a freak show. He wants to win because he never did that in the NBA. So
Team A advances.
Team A advances. Yep.
Other side here. I'll go since I already tipped my hand.
Yep.
Team B, Kobe, KD, and Duncan. Kobe is the best one-on-one player to ever walk the earth. Everyone says
He's
that.
not even the best one-on-one player on that team.
Yeah, he is. He's better than KD.
One-on-one.
He beat him in the Olympics. He beat him like all night, the whole
KD
time.
was 12.
Okay, well, 12-year-old KD got schooled
No
by
shot.
Kobe. I'm a Kobe guy here. Kobe, and then like you said, so if Kobe's not number one, then KD is number one. So
I
they got
agree.
the number 1 and 2 player, 1-on-1, and then 3-on-3. That's what you're looking for. Duncan's big enough. He can rebound. He can play a little bit of defense enough, and he can score as well. So I'm going Team B.
Yeah, I'm going Team B.
Yeah, there's just not enough. Like, I love Jokic. There's just not enough defense on Team C.
Nope.
And it's not even his fault. He could play good defense on Tim. But
But
Steph ain't guarding Kobe.
Nope.
And Larry would have a heart attack guarding KD.
And I love Bird and Steph
Me
and
too.
Jokic. I love all three of them.
Yeah.
It's just,
I just-
Just a bad team
Yeah.
to go against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just can't play defense.
All right, so we'll end up with MJ, Barkley, and Giannis versus Kobe, KD, and Duncan.
that would be fun.
My God, how much money would y'all pay to watch that?
All in their prime, all the money.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
that's-
the prime?
yeah, I agree. I'm going to go Team B since, again, I already tipped my hand. I'm going Team B to win that. I think Kobe is a good enough competitor to compete with MJ. Barkley can do nothing with KD.
Barkley,
And
I think Barkley would
Barkley
go.
ain't matching up on KD.
Yeah, he'd
He's
go
playing.
Duncan.
He's playing Tim.
Duncan.
Giannis and KD would match up.
Oh, you're right. They do
Kobe-
match up better.
Tim Duncan ain't getting the ball in the post if Kobe's got the ball. And he's probably not getting the ball in the post if KD has the ball. Stick Giannis on KD. He's got the length and the athleticism.
He can't.
MJ
He can't stay with KD though.
Who can't?
They're the same. They're the same size. First of all.
You're saying Giannis can't guard KD?
Yeah, I think KD's quicker. KD's arguably the best scorer. You just said he's the best one-on-one player in the game. Ever.
I agree. But if you have to stick someone on this team,
Right,
you're
no,
not
yeah.
sticking Barkley.
Yeah, no, you can put Giannis on him. He's gonna get scored on too.
That's fine. KD can get his. I have Michael Jordan. I have the better version of Kobe.
Kobe-
I have Barkley, who's going to arguably out-rebound Tim Duncan in the post.
They're not gonna be any rebounds. They're not gonna miss.
Who's guarding Giannis?
Who's guarding Giannis?
Who's guarding Giannis?
He can't score.
Huh?
KD.
KD's guarding. Giannis.
KD's guarding
KD's
Giannis.
guarding Giannis.
I mean,
Giannis doesn't
he's guarding him. I don't
Giannis
know if he
doesn't have.
stops
Giannis
him.
can't shoot good enough.
No,
Giannis doesn't have good enough shot.
it doesn't matter. He doesn't have to shoot. MJ's going to take the ball at the top of the key, call for the pick and roll. Kobe's going to switch on to Giannis, and then he's going to roll. MJ's either going to take it up and under and slash, or, because he averaged 10 assists in a final series, even though people want to say he can't pass, he's going to lob it up to Giannis for the alley-oop. That is an unguardable pick and roll.
We'll
Who
double.
you guarding?
We'll double off of Barkley. Duncan's gonna collapse down. Make Barkley shoot the mid-range jumper.
I'll live with that.
Me too. If those are your three, and we settle with Barkley shooting the mid-range to beat Kobe, KD, and Duncan, love that.
Is KD going to score? Are we playing 21? KD scoring all 21?
Let's score 11.
Who's scoring the other 10?
Oh, I'm saying if they play to 11 and if they play to 21, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Kobe's gonna get his too. Kobe can score.
On Mike?
Yeah. Joe, yeah, you're up. Sorry.
No. I was waving at the camera. Hey.
Hey.
I'm with both of you. I think
No, you can't. Don't be a fence rider, bro.
God, I hate
We hate that.
this is that would be such a fun matchup. I'm going Team A.
Okay.
MJ.
Joey just can't pick against.
When in doubt, pick
Joey
MJ.
can't-
Yeah, when in
Joey
doubt,
can't
pick-
against MJ.
What I was thinking about while y'all were arguing that was the third round or the third game, the third place game between Team D and Team C.
Give me yo.
Because they match up way better.
I mean, Shaq might have 30 in that game, and they're
That's
playing to 11.
I really. Oh man.
Where are
Shaq
you
on your team
at?
and
Where
then
are you at on A and B? You're also on A?
Who do you take Team A or Team D?
I really think D.
He
D?
took D.
And then B
Oh.
or C.
B. It's not even close.
So
I
D versus B.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
Good Lord, B.
Oh my God, it's not even close.
Yeah, B.
Kidding me? You got a guy who just got swept in the Western Conference Finals right here.
AI is just AI would be hard. AI would be hard.
He's
He's
the worst.
just-
He's
he's
the worst
liability.
player on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the worst player on this list?
AI. It's not close.
Oh, it's relatively close.
Who's worse? Who's worse?
Barkley's in that conversation.
Are you serious
What
right
does
now?
he do?
The round
Rebounds?
to rebound?
Yeah, he rebounds in a 3-on-3 game.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm with you. There's not a whole lot of value in rebounding. These guys aren't missing these shots. You watch these guys play 5-on-5. They're not. They don't miss a whole lot.
The whole court's open, and you want a guy that gets rebounds.
Stat guy. He's statting right now.
Yeah, AI is better than the guy who's winning MVPs in Jordan's era. You're right.
Yeah, that's y'all's goat. He's my go-to. But on this team, I think he has weaklings. You got to be able to score.
Maxwell said LeBron the worst on this list. I fear.
I know nothing about basketball, by the way. Like I'm pretty sure that's clear.
When you
on this
pick Team
podcast.
D, I would say you confirmed
I know
it.
nothing about basketball. Just so we're clear. I'm fine with taking a shot there.
Yo, no. Charles Barkley, 27 points a game on 52% from the field. You're telling me this guy can't score?
I'm not telling you he can't score.
Who's like?
Wait,
There's-
he's okay. So Giannis can't score. He can't shoot. Giannis cannot shoot. You know he
don't
can't
have
shoot.
To space the floor with him.
Then we don't need rebounds,
Who's
then.
stopping him?
I'm
Who's
not saying.
stopping?
I'm
If
not
Giannis
saying Barkley.
drives
Listen,
to the lane, who's stopping him? On
I
this
think
list?
between okay, between Giannis and Barkley on the same team, I don't know that they're like the best scoring guys.
I don't need
on
them
this
to
list.
score.
Well, MJ's not going to get every.
I already told you,
Okay.
run the pick and roll with MJ with Giannis. Barkley can stand over there and do whatever. It doesn't even matter.
Right, and
Well,
that,
that's what
that-
he's gonna do.
He could shoot from 18 and out and inside the line.
and I would love that.
That's fine.
That's
He
a
shot
low percent.
52%.
That's a low percentage
He
shot.
shot 52%. I'll take that every time.
It's a low percentage.
Above average.
My whole
Way
point with
above
that
average.
is Iverson's not that much worse than Charles Barkley. That's all I'm saying.
He 100% is.
Well, then how are you picking?
Iverson
teammate?
was an
Strictly
inefficient
'cause of
shot
MJ?
chucker.
Yes.
Okay.
Simply yes.
Giannis is also
I'm picking the
probably the
greatest
best
winner.
two-way player on this list.
Balls.
Yeah.
It's not a pause.
Can't get there.
Who?
Giannis.
A better two-way player than Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant?
I was just about
He's
to ask.
better than Kobe.
No way.
Yes, he is.
You're too young to
Joey
appreciate
moment.
Kobe.
No, I watched Kobe in his prime. I watched Kobe clamp up Melo.
Melo's a hell of a scorer. Oh
He's
my
got
God.
the jab step. I don't like Melo though. Melo left
I
on
don't
bad
like Melo
terms. We
either.
don't like
Kobe
Melo.
is one of the
Oh,
most
Melo is.
tenacious damn competitors and defenders. Like it's
That's
okay.
fine. You can be mad. Like
I'm not mad at all. I don't care about a 3-on-3.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Kobe. Kobe can be pissed off all he wants. It doesn't matter if he's not 6'11", 250 that runs a 4 flat down the court. He's not guarding all 5 positions. He can guard undersized point guards, the 2. He can't guard an average size 3 in today's game. There's no chance.
Well,
He can't
MJ's
guard
not
the
in
20.
today's game. MJ's what, 6'6"?
MJ's a better defender than Kobe, though. So I'm going to give
I
MJ
don't-
the better credit against bigger guys.
I don't know.
Kobe's not guarding a 3 in today's game. No shot. Giannis could guard the 1 through 5 in any era ever.
No, he can't. Giannis can't cover Kobe. Giannis cannot cover. He cannot move.
You know
he
who Giannis
cannot
can't
move.
cover? Allen Iverson.
Dude, he's the worst guy on the list. Stop.
Giannis can't
Iverson's
move.
the
He
worst
cannot
player
move
on the
laterally
list.
well enough
Joey, you
to
don't have
stay
to feel
with
bad for me. I
Kobe.
appreciate you, though.
His length,
Not
will,
every-
his
he's
length
not
will
gonna-
make it tough.
He's not going to clamp him up, but that's my point. He might beat him laterally, but he's not going to drive to the rack on him because he's not going to score if he does that.
He doesn't have to. It's like he's like the most deadly shooter. Like Kobe is the guy.
No, Kobe was inefficient.
Kobe was inefficient early.
Kobe was inefficient late.
No.
Nah. Once that thing happened.
Pull up the percentages.
Once that thing
Pull up
happened
the
in your
percentages.
hometown, he got better after that.
Pull up the percentages. I bet you that he did not shoot over 54% once in his career. That's what Charles Barkley shot that one year, so I'm just going off
Charles
that.
Barkley's just dunking the basketball and making
Charles Barkley
layups.
never attempted a 3-point basket.
Right.
Field
shot
goal
one from 18.
percentage
Wow.
over his career was
Super efficient.
He's
45,
45% for his
40.
career, and he shot 3 balls.
Yeah.
What's his
I
field
get
percentage?
down with that.
Probably 32,
3-point percentage, 33.
33.
Oh wow, so he was shooting pretty damn high from the field.
So what's
From
his,
the 3.
so what's his percentage from 2-point field goals then?
Big.
48.
That looks like a 60.
It's definitely an 8 or 47.9, but
Oh,
I don't
48.
I was looking at like 2011. I don't know why.
just singled out one year.
I
and
was
like, I'm looking at
wait,
this
what?
one.
48.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, that math doesn't really make sense to me, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm a little confused there too because he had like 1 year over 42% in his whole career, and somehow he's shooting 47. I
Let
don't
me
know.
look at it again.
Wait, go back to the comments real quick.
No.
Yeah, everyone's agreeing with Clayton.
44,
Yeah.
46,
No one
50,
is going like Giannis
49,
is the best
49,
two-way player on
49.
my list. 100%.
Oh dang, he went back to it.
Clayton is sadly right. Max, you don't know ball.
Wow. I agree with Clayton. There's a lot of agreeing
What?
with Clayton here.
No. AI is a better 3-on-3 player than NBA player. Oh, I thought you were saying than any player on that list. I was like, dude,
Reading's important.
please.
No, yeah, I agree. He's definitely better at 3-on-3 than he is in NBA.
Miss Beth, I love Kobe. I respect what he did. He can't hang with Giannis. He can't. Giannis is just too big. He's as athletic.
He's not having to guard Giannis though.
That's fine, but he's not going to score on Giannis. Not effectively.
He's not gonna have
no
to.
chance.
Giannis isn't guarding him.
If Kobe makes 3 shots in a row, hey Giannis, go guard
3
Kobe.
shots in a row. We're already at 9. I like our chances of getting to 11.
We played 3s here. Thought it was 1s and 2s.
If we're playing to 21,
You still play 1s and 2s.
okay,
I
6.
think you play 1s and 2s.
Ball nowhere, Rolf.
Maxwell wants to know how he gets you don't know ball when he's agreeing with you.
This is the one case that you actually know ball.
He agreed.
Well, does he a no ball or not no ball? Because if he doesn't know ball, then apparently
Normally he
neither does
doesn't.
you because he agreed with you.
Yeah.
And therefore,
Yeah.
it seems like maybe you contradicted yourself in this situation.
All right, so
I've never done that.
So everyone's on Team A except me. I'm cool with being that. That's a winner, right?
I was not on Team A.
Oh, that's right. You never got on to.
No, you're on Team D.
Team D.
Team B, not Team
Oh, my
D.
bad. My bad.
No, he's on Team D.
Yeah, Team B is in boy.
No,
What?
D as in dog, right
Look
here.
it up.
You clearly picked D.
Iverson, LeBron.
I thought I was
okay.
right.
I thought that was B. I thought it was A, B, C, D.
No.
No.
My B. Team D is in dog.
Yeah, I'm on Team D.
I want the dogs.
Yeah,
There
okay.
ain't no dog on.
You got that, little bro.
Is that it?
Hunter Shoop said crazy stray. I like Hunter being in the chat.
Heck yeah, man. What else we got? What else we got? Driving us out of here?
Anything else? Anything else, boys?
I have nothing.
Anything you want to get off your chest, Clayton?
No, I think I'm good. I thought maybe I saw something else in the show notes, but I might just be imagining that.
Someone did
wait,
say
Twitter.
World Series prediction. Oh, we got
Oh, it's
Christie's.
Cameron Cooey.
And we got Christie's.
Yep.
Mr.
Yeah.
Cardle.
Yep.
Mr. Cardle's Twitter question. Got to get to that. This was a good one.
It was. I agree.
You getting it?
Find it.
I am getting it right now. What's that thing called? College World Series
You're getting that?
predictions. No. I'm just giving them. Do you have any?
LSU, probably.
LSU
I'd say I'm gonna go like I'm sorry, Florida.
Ugh.
Gotta be.
winner.
Yeah,
Florida?
they can hit.
You got
Did you
LSU
see
as
how
a winner.
Stanford advanced?
Yeah, I saw how Stanford.
Did you see how
advanced.
Stanford advanced?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I think.
What
You did it?
happened?
No,
Sounds crazy. I didn't see it.
I
You didn't see it?
I don't really like crazy take. I don't really watch college baseball.
I don't
Me
either,
either.
but I saw
Me
it.
either.
I just don't
Me
find
either.
it that interesting.
Me either.
They had first and second, 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth, tie game. Guy hits a can of corn to center field. Center fielder loses.
kind of
his
right
legs.
field?
Right center.
Yeah, it was the right fielder. It landed about
It was the right
8
fielder.
feet from the right fielder.
Yeah, right center.
So my thing with this.
my.
Okay,
Go
well,
ahead.
Blocks it
Sorry.
into the
Go ahead.
lights. Drops it. Guy runs around. All right, go ahead, Joe.
Yeah. So my thing with that whole thing is like nobody knew where the ball was. That's the crazy part to me.
Yeah, nobody.
Like the only person that had a clue was the shortstop, but the center fielder, right fielder, second baseman, and pitcher all looked the wrong way at first.
It's an invisible baseball.
It's an invisible baseball that dropped
Wow.
8 feet from the right fielder, who was looking at the center fielder like this, and the ball dropped to his left,
What?
directly to his
Guy
left.
just runs around the bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was painful to watch. I felt bad for Texas. You want to tell us what happened or no?
Probably
Oh,
can't.
what I just showed. Yeah, no, I was scrolling through Twitter because I was gonna look for the Twitter question as well. And Jokic did another interview with Malika Andrews, I guess, today because it's the first I'm hearing of this. And he said that he lost his Finals MVP trophy. He left it in like he left it in the equipment manager's room, and now it's like not there. He said, and he doesn't know where it is.
And he's not sticking around to find it.
No,
He
he's
doesn't do
not.
shit. He ain't going to the White House. He's not going to the White House either.
No, he don't.
No, he's
he
going
is-
home.
That's
I
way
think-
too far away. Yeah.
I think we learned he's going home.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's the funniest guy in the world. No.
A couple of things. Hunter Shoop said we need a front porch after dark. That would be wild. Some subscription type thing. We've talked about this many times.
We have talked about this.
We
many
agree that it
times.
needs to happen. We just haven't made it happen yet. Kind of scared because
I am a touch nervous about that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be honest.
I feel like I kind of saw looks from like both y'all. When I was going right there, I was like, ooh, yeah.
Because we literally,
Mom.
oh, you're good. Because we literally almost talked about this front porch after dark. Well, we have talked about it, not
like 2 years ago
we joked
probably.
like lots and lots of times. But
when it was
there's
podcast
now
only, we talked about
now
it a
there's
lot.
2 people that have kind of asked for it. So if there's a little bit more, I guess we could probably consider it. We'll have to see.
Let the
Scary.
front porch cook.
Yeah, let us.
Yeah.
let us-
It would be wild. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But
Once these things turn off, it is a lot of fun. So I can't imagine them staying on. That would be a bit interesting.
happened once. Bad
Or if they
choice.
stayed accidentally.
Yeah, definitely not that.
I'm gonna
Hey,
read.
those are all gone. It's all gone.
I'm gonna
you're
read
right.
Christy's questions from
Yes.
Twitter, and then we'll get to a couple of the things in there.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Not good life advice. I need better life advice than that. Anyways, she said missed the live, but just caught up. Questions, possible talk ideas. Jimbo Fisher 5-7. Does he turn that around this year, or is there a possible firing coming? And then Colorado head coach all hype and no substance. Are they in the headlines for wins or antics this coming season? Which is kind of cool because we just talked about all of these things.
I love it. Let's go Colorado first since it's fresh.
I think it's both. I think Deion's always going to be headlines. It's Deion.
Yeah.
Deion cares about Deion. I think probably first and foremost. Obviously, he wants to get wins. They're going to get talked about if they get wins. They're going to get talked about if they get losses. Doesn't really matter because he's going to say something absurd
I was gonna say
after a
that.
loss that's going to piss
Nailed it.
somebody off
Nailed it.
or
Nailed it.
something. They're going to get talked about either way.
I think that's a really good question. If I had to pick one, I'm going to say like the antics side of things. Because I think in a win or a loss, you're going to get something explosive from Dion.
Yeah. I agree. I think that's why they stay in the headlines all years because it's Dion and antics, not because of wins or losses.
I think I agree.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'm glad you asked that one.
Jimbo at 5-7 or Texas A&M at 5-7. Does he turn it around this year? Or is there possible firing coming? I don't think they can fire him. I think they'll have to talk him into getting out.
Oh, I think they can fire him.
How much would they owe him if they fire him?
$10 bajillion.
They don't care.
They got it.
Obviously.
It's also like 60 or 70 million at this point now. So
Is it really 50, 60 million?
it's like, no, he got a $100 million contract, 10 years, 100 million. So it's 10 million a year. So he's been there, 3 years?
Holy cow.
Has it only been 3? It feels like 15.
So if it's
He's
been,
there longer than 3, right?
well, then it's lower then it's 50. However, you take 10 million off a year.
Right.
That's still a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
They guaranteed it. So there's
They did.
it doesn't matter.
Really?
Yes.
It's 100 million.
Oh my
It's 100 million guaranteed. He has a freaking 500-acre ranch there too. Like it's ridiculous.
This reminds me of.
Oh, Maxwell, yes, unretire the freaking number 2. I'm sick of it.
Guaranteed contracts that are that big remind me so much of like sports, baseball players in particular. Dude, how many times does a guy get
I know where this is
300 million, 13 years, and then they're terrible the next year?
Steven Strasburg.
Oh, wow. That's not. I thought you were going Trout.
He was going to try it.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Trout's still productive
Trout-
a little bit.
but he fits in that boat as far as like missing games.
Right.
No, he does, but Steven Strasburg, I said last week, I think $200,000 per pitch since his last contract signed.
I thought that was DeGrom.
No, that's Strasburg.
DeGrom too. Take your pick. It doesn't really matter.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Brian is right.
Steven Strasburg is
Okay.
still getting paid by Major League Baseball right now.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir. It is crazy. I agree. Hey,
Brian-
go back up in the comments. Go ahead.
Brian's right though. Brian says A&M has lots of money. Yeah,
Lots of money.
absolutely. They do not care. If they'll guarantee $100 million, they will absolutely pay someone $50 to get the heck out.
Keep going. U.S. Open, that was one. What was another one?
I think that was it.
Did y'all see the parlay?
Oh,
That
we're
dude- I don't know if you follow
we're good.
BR betting.
No. What?
This guy had a parlay. He live bet John Rahm to win the Masters on like Sunday or something. And then he picked
Oh, I did see this.
Brooks and whoever else just won the most recent one. He's gotten 3 right. Rahm, Brooks, and then one other. And then he has the winners for the U.S. Open and the Open picked. It was like 3 million plus 3 million odds or something. $5 to win like 286 grand. And he's like 2 outright winners away. I mean, it's not going to happen because like you're
Yeah,
not
it's-
getting all 4 majors right, but it's still kind of
I saw
cool.
another one that was similar that had 2 out of 3 already.
Wow.
Like it was, or maybe it was 3 out of 4.
Who's
And
your
they-
pick? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. But that's absurd.
That's crazy.
My pick is a guy that I said last week was overrated, Rory McIlroy.
Really?
Yeah,
Rory?
yeah,
No.
yeah.
hate
No,
that.
here's why. Here's why Rory. Here's
I hate that I'm going
here's
first
why
'cause I was
Rory.
gonna
Are you
say
ready?
the
I'm
same
going to talk you. You what?
I was going to say the same thing. That's why I hated that you went first.
All right.
I'm
Here's why.
screwed.
Here's why I
Yeah.
like Rory.
That side of the table.
That's
Are you
that
ready?
table.
Are you ready?
Brooks right here.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm with Brooks
ready?
every time.
Rory sticks it to everyone and shoots like 14 under at the U.S. Open, and everybody else is like even par because he's Rory
That
and
worked out so well for him at the PGA Championship.
Because he's mad about
because he's mad about
Yeah.
them
Live.
costing him $400 million.
costing him $400 million.
I think he'll be too pissed off that
Yeah,
he's just
dude.
missed out on
I'd be so
$400 million.
upset.
He may be 12 over after the first day. I don't know. One of those 2 things is happening though. He's either going to be really good or he's going to miss the cut.
Kepka.
I'll let you have your Kepkas.
Just a big Kepka guy.
While
Yeah,
we're
I
on
like
the subject
that
of
too.
golf, just curious. Not another major because he ain't winning another major. But will Tiger
Tiger?
come back and win the most meaningless PGA Tour tournament of all time to get the all-time wins record?
I'm going no because I don't think he plays in them, to be honest with you.
I think
I
if
think
he
I'll-
knows that it's like, this is my last season on the tour, I think he plays every last meaningless event to try and get 83 or 82. I don't know if 82 is the tie or the
It's always
breaker.
the tournaments before the majors, so he'd have to play in
I
one
think-
of those, and he's going to play in the majors, but he's not going to play back-to-back weeks.
I think he's saving himself to play in a couple of tournaments with Charlie. But I don't know that he ever.
Charlie, he's like 6 years away, bro.
Don't matter.
5-6 years away.
Dude's like 15.
He
now.
plays one
I thought
tournament
he
a
was
year.
13.
I mean,
He was 13 the first time he was on TV.
No, he was younger than that.
No,
I
he was
thought.
probably 11 at that
I thought
time.
he was like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
And he was
younger
still
than you think, Jeff.
destroying golf balls.
Yeah, check that out. It's interesting. I think he wins one more at some point just because.
I think he does too. It's Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Exactly. That's where I'm at. I just think.
14?
No, that was in 2020, I think.
Well, then add 2.
3.
3. Yeah.
So he's 17.
Kid was hitting blades at like 9 years old.
Right.
Said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beth, I can't stand Koepka. I feel like a lot of people like Koepka.
I like Koepka.
like Koepka.
I don't have a problem with Koepka.
He's super,
I just don't
like,
think I don't think he wins this week.
Frat guy, like
He
vibe,
kind of
like
he does have that to him a little
he's
bit.
he's like just kind of an ass sometimes. I like him.
Me too.
but
That's why I
he's-
like him.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I think it's funny.
I have no problem with him. Like I said, this week I don't think he wins.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's golf.
Right.
Aries
Yeah.
could not be.
There's a
his-
better chance that he doesn't
Yeah,
win
yeah,
than he
yeah,
does. Obviously,
absolutely.
that's not
I'm
really.
surprised
our
we don't
take.
talk about golf more. Joey can't get in trouble with bad takes.
I just feel like Koepka is like one of the guys.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Right? Like, do you feel like he's like one of the guys?
I like him.
Do you not
Like I hang out with him.
Oh yeah, 100%. He was at Township. Was it the UF game?
Yeah,
He was
probably.
there the night before getting honored FSU Sports Hall of Fame or something.
Yeah.
Like that. And he was like posted up in Township, like actually taking pictures with people and stuff.
Yeah.
I like Koepka.
I don't know that we could ever waste more time in a podcast than we just wasted the last 27 minutes, and I've loved every second of it.
It's not a podcast.
It's not a waste. It's not a waste, I guess. But
It's not a waste.
That's not. That was the
It's a bad
poor,
word.
poor choice of words.
Pointless words.
But we did do 28 minutes worth of
Filler.
different talk
Yeah.
than we would normally do, and like I said, I loved every second of it. Hope you guys did too.
28
Yes,
minutes of talk is better
absolutely.
than 28 minutes of work.
If you're in the chat, give a clap for Clayton.
Yeah, Clayton,
What did I do? What's that?
you showed up.
Just
You're on
yeah,
the show.
rock star.
Appreciate you guys.
Clayton, we appreciate you coming on board. I know you drove a long way. We appreciate you.
How long was your ride to get here?
It should have been like 2 hours and 15 minutes, but people can't drive, and there were a couple
Naturally.
accidents
Naturally.
and speed traps, so it was closer to 3 hours. I left at like 1, got back right at 4, signed on to work.
So appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yep.
Yeah, big.
I didn't
time.
know if our bet was long standing or just the one time. So
Oh, every time. Every time.
all right, well,
If Denver
I'll see you
wins the
guys again in
championship.
February. So
Maxwell said, "Yeah, not clapping for that fraud."
That's funny. I would ask you to do a Broncos preview, but we're gonna try to have you on before then. I think
Okay.
Yes,
So,
need
works for
that.
me.
we'll do that closer to the NFL.
Yeah, I need time to figure out what's going on at OTAs and camp, and if Russell Wilson exists or
He doesn't. They're gonna be terrible again.
Dangerous
All right.
is back.
No, they're done. Just like we're done.
Yep.
Sitters, that's going to be it. This has
Beautiful
been
segue.
Tyler Rolfe along with Joey Edge, Chris Martinez, and Clayton Steinruck. We are from Port City. See you next time, Sitters.